fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now the former rushing champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's in trouble, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Jack Fox now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott again. The left side, caught by Lamb. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard.
Hey, kill.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now, a carry for Hunt. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode. And
to the back of the end zone, he's got it. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. Here's a run with Hunt. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Dak to throw. Got a man. That's Tolbert. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
Now Prescott. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Here we go!
To throw is Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll tuck it and carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cowboys have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, count.
Back to throw is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott on first down. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Then we'll go on to 53.
On play action, here's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. What do you think?
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and He's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Throwing here is Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. Accelerating toward midfield. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dak to throw. The open man is Tolbert. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Complete to Jalen Tolbert. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So these two teams.
End of the 3rd quarter with the score Cowboys.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now a pitch to Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
One more time for Montgomery. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A run here with Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Once again, it's Gibbs. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him, run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now, Goff. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Right back to him on 1st down. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Hey, kill! 47! 26!
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down.
Yeah!
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.
We need some attention.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them